Hello and welcome to E! Magazine. I'm your host, Brenda Nyamichaba. Now, on today's show, we are looking at the evolution of gospel pop music. Yes, we're talking about gospel pop music. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are excited to hear about this because I am honestly speaking. And in studios with me today is the one and only Sandra Mageto, who's also known as Shandi. Thank you so much for joining me. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Great. So I just want to jump right into trying to understand why gospel pop? How did that get to you and you decided I want to be a gospel musician and I want to focus on pop music?
Okay, the first time I went to the studio, I had so much conflict with the producer. So I kept asking, I want this particular rhythm, genre and everything.
Yeah.
But they keep pushing me to the kawaida.
The kawaida, the one that's in the
And I don't
yeah.
like it. It's not getting into me when I'm trying to write the song. It's not getting that at all. So with time, it reached a point I have to tell the producer we need to have a session between you and me to create the beat. So that's the first time my song came
out.
into here.
Wow. So is pop music something you always listen to in gospel pop as well, to be specific, when you were younger? Or it's just when you got into building your career as a gospel musician, it's what called on to you?
Not really that I've been raised with pop music, but I've been raised with Madonna, Michael Jackson, all those people. But the moment I realized my calling is for gospel industry, when I tried to do what others are doing, it didn't
work.
fit
You have to find your
with
style.
me. I need to find who I really am. Yes, then again I'm told you have to fit the market, you have to fit
Very
the
true.
latest music and everything. It's so depressing because you know, the moment you understand who you really are and
Yes.
what you're made of, I'm telling you, it will take time to create what you want to be. It
Very
doesn't, you
true.
don't have to follow up with people and the race and the time and everything. Just the moment you understand who you are and what you want, then that's it.
Okay. Now, before we continue talking about, you know, your style of music, I wanted you to tell me why the transition to gospel music, because you have basically been a fashion designer, you've done modeling, you've worn many hats. So why this transition from being a fashion designer, being in the hospitality space, and then going into gospel music?
First of all, whatever my hand finds, I do it.
I like that.
So, in my life, I've been taught, don't only settle on a job that you're employed.
Yeah.
Find out what your plan is and what God wants you to do. So, the moment I knew I could sing,
Yeah.
I can draw so well, I can actually have a cooking class, I can model, I can do all those things. Then I was like, why can't I put it into work?
And do all of it.
Whatever I find in my job, a little bit of it, just invest a little bit, it keeps growing as I keep getting into the job world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
There's
did.
something you said earlier on before you even started the show about how you need to have four
4 channels.
channels.
Of
Because
life.
why do we need to have 4 channels?
Because the Garden of Eden had 4
I really
rivers.
like that. So that's exactly what
4
you're going
rivers.
towards.
Yes. So I guess I have 3. I wish to know the 4th one. I keep forgetting what it is. But the first one is my music. That's the first channel.
Yes.
The second one is I'm good at art, decor. So creativity aspect is right there. Then modeling and that's the 3rd one, I guess. The 4th one is now the job industry. Whatever
Yes.
you're employed to do, if you want to wake up, have a hotel, yeah.
You're
That's
clearly
it.
multi-talented, and it's amazing that you're going forward and trying every single thing out, because a lot of people struggle to do that. Now, I want to move on to going back to talking about, you know, the style of music you chose to pursue your gospel career. And you're right, there is a certain sound in the gospel music right now in Kenya that everyone is doing. Now, I just wanted you to explain to me exactly, like, you know, your pop music, your gospel pop, does it have a little bit of African in it, or, you know, what rhythm is behind it? I just want to know the style behind it.
First of all, I'm destined to make a difference. If you want to make a difference in this life, you can't be like everybody else. You need to step out and know what you're really made of. So the pop aspect is, that's what I like doing. That's what I like listening to. So the other pop music, I can beat in, I can put some Afro,
Very
some
true.
touch of Swahili, but it doesn't move me out from the pop aspect. But I'm welcome to all the genre, but what I love doing and who I really am, what speaks me, is pop.
Very true.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk about your song, Kama Sio Wewe. I want to know what were your thoughts behind coming up with this particular song, and how you were able to execute it and have the music video out, and what was the audience reaction?
Kama Sio Wewe. Kama Siwewe, I wrote it after I had gone through a lot since 2016. It was like the moment God wants to work on you properly. Yeah.
It's true.
You have to go through situations and circumstances, and yet He wants to understand, are you with me or are you backing off in what I'm raising you to be? Because if I miss out on the process, I won't be what I want to be. Because this is not even I'm not even there yet. So I'm understanding, and I want to learn as a student under Him to take me where He wants me to be. Because if I start moving out from the process, I will fall down completely. So I don't want to be big. I want to be great in this life. There's a difference between being big and great. So I want to be great in this life, in the aspect of I need to understand what I was made of, the purpose I was born into this life, and what impact am I leaving behind for the youth. At the end of the day, I'm supposed to be a blessing to others, and not to bless for me, but everyone that is around me. In everything that I do, I need to speak something into their life. I need to do something around their life to make an impact and a difference in their life.
And of course, you know, as an artist, there's always that, perhaps you don't go through it, but there's always a fear when you're showing out your work to the world out there. They might not like it, they might like it. What were you feeling when you shared your work out there, your music?
My first song, I was so scared. I remember I didn't want to watch myself on TV. So when people tell me, oh, it's a good song, I'm like, okay, oh my God, I wish you knew what I did.
You feel weird looking at it.
I can't watch me.
Yeah.
And I back off, I shy off, I can't talk to anybody about my new song. I was so scared because even the moment, there's always a challenge in every song that I've done, that I have to learn something through it. So my first song, it did well. This was the first song that took me to all platforms, from Kiss One to everywhere. So I was so scared at the first time, but as you keep growing, not everyone is going to be there for you. People fall out. You need to keep growing, you keep to motivate yourself to be where you want to be, because you can't fall off because of people and how they speak about your content. At the end of the day, you're showing your work to the world, and you have trusted it to God. So you need to follow Him, then He will pave the way for you. You don't need to be under people to tell you what you're supposed to do. But you need a windshield in your life. You need a windshield to help you, to motivate you where you're supposed to
Now,
be.
of course, I want to listen to Kama Siwewe and get the audience to familiarize with the song. But I want to know, for you, being new in this gospel industry that you're penetrating into, what's been, you know, the most difficult thing for you so far?
The most difficult thing is finances, and also your work out there. The moment you present your work to people or media platforms, or anybody wants to listen to it, becomes very difficult. You find some can judge you by how you look, some can judge you like, then most of it is, we need something under the carpet. You have to bring in something, we play, or you do something for me so that your music can be out there. Then I'm like, you know what, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay, I have my work, I entrust it, I'll push it on my own. Whatever that I have, I'll use it. So I don't need others or do the wrong thing for others. I need to make something right. I need to do something right so that I'm not guilty for what I did.
Very true.
Yeah,
Very
that's
true.
that's exactly. Finances, and apart from that, the people that you relate with, and most
the
of
industry
it.
itself.
But most of it is, but if you look at the industry itself, you see most of the artists from outside are paid more than who are in here. Even my first song, the first song, when I released it, the first time I saw it on TV was on East Africa TV.
East Africa TV.
I didn't even push it. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I was just called from Tanzania. Oh, we saw your song. I'm like, I didn't even take it there. You know. So people from outside appreciate more. Even Kama Siwewe. Even Kama Siwewe. I was able to call from, is it Zambia? Just me, your song is
because Kama Siwewe has around, what, 4.7 views? That's
and I've not pushed it. I've not been to any to show. I've not done anything.
I want to talk about, you know, you're an artist. You just mentioned finances is one of the things you face as a struggle. How do you deal with that, especially when you're in a place where you've produced a song, you need to make the video. How do you deal when it comes to that particular thing?
That's what you need for channels.
For channels too.
So you need to push. You need income from somewhere. Yeah, if you lack here, there's another spot to get your money from. Yeah, that's how I've been doing. I've been surviving that way.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
Now let's listen to Kama Siwewe by Shandi, and we see what her work is all about.
what you want. Looking in